Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I am so excited for today's video, like so excited, because I'm going to be showing you 10 of my all-time favorite lip color combinations. So that means 10 different lipstick and lip gloss options that I think are to die for. I've always been obsessed with creating different lip color combinations, but over the past couple of years, I've definitely become a lot less experimental in the shades that I reach for. I just don't ever wear bright, bold, crazy colors anymore. Maybe every now and then for a video, but that's literally the only time I'll do that. I really know what I like at this point. I definitely have a type and I'm not afraid to admit it. And if I had to describe that type, I would call it your lips, but better. I love a lip color that enhances the overall look of your makeup and your lips, of course, but in a subtle, everyday wearable way. Like your lips, but better. And something that I love about all of these lipstick and lip gloss options that I'll be showing you in this video is that they not only pair really well with the combo that I created for you, but they pair really well with all of the options here. So if you picked out a few, you could mix and match all of them to just get beautiful lip colors all around that have slight variations in color and undertone. All right, we got a lot of swatches to get through, so let's jump into that. But really quickly before we do, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, click on that notification bell, and drop a comment below letting me know how you are doing today. I hope you guys are all doing great. Thank you so much for doing all of those things. It really helps to support me with the YouTube algorithm, and if you need anything from me at all, check out my description box below. I have Lightroom preset filters for editing your Instagram photos, my SPF merch, timestamps for all of the different combos in this video. I will have discount codes down there, links to my favorite beauty products of all time, and of course, I will list and link all of these products for you. All right, let's jump into it. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to describe the subtle variations in color and undertone between all of these combinations, and in doing so, I'm going to try my best to refrain from repeating the same words over and over and over to describe all of these combos, knowing that the goal for them was the exact same. I wanted the your lips but better, everyday wearable colors, so I'm gonna try to not say that for every combo and just stick to what the color looks like. So I would consider this first look right here to be a slightly brown toned mauve. I love it so much. The lipstick for this look is a Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick, but it's actually not Pillow Talk yet. We'll get to that. This is in a shade that I never hear anyone talking about called Very Victoria, and I love this. It's just slightly more cool or purple in undertone than Pillow Talk, which is a little bit warmer. So I think that this is such a beautiful, flattering color. I love it, and even though it is technically a matte formula, I love that the Charlotte Tilbury matte lipsticks are really soft and comfortable, and they don't feel dry or look dry on the lips. But we're pairing it with a gloss anyway, so who cares? And the lip gloss that I paired with it is actually technically a lip oil. This is the Sigma Renew lip oil in the shade All Heart, which is also a very beautiful mauve pink. I absolutely love this. So soft and comfortable on the lips, very plushy formula, and has the perfect amount of pigment. It just adds a little bit of a kiss of color, kind of flushes the lips, but not too intensely pigmented, so you can totally rock this by itself, but I love it even more when it's paired with this lipstick. So that is combination number one. Next is one of my absolute favorites out of all of these. This is actually something that I posted about on my Instagram stories a few months ago. I was at a wedding and just happened to throw these two together, and I was like, did I just find the perfect pink of all time? It's so pretty. I would say that this is a slightly cool toned, a slightly brighter pink, just in comparison to all of these, but it's obviously not a bright pink. It's just a little bit brighter, which I really love. The lipstick I used for this combo is the one lipstick I've never shut up about since I started my channel. It is MAC Modesty, of course, which is a creme sheen lipstick. This is just the most perfect pink I have ever tried. It is neutral with a slightly cool undertone, but I would say I'd still consider it to be a neutral pink. It's just so flattering on so many different people. And I know that because I used to use this on all of my brides when I did freelance makeup, which I've told you guys a million times, but I can't help but say that in every video because I want everyone to try this so bad. It just looks beautiful on everyone. I honestly don't think I've ever tried to use a lip gloss with MAC Modesty that I haven't ended up loving. I think this just makes everything look amazing. It's one of those. But I think the one gloss that I was the most surprised by in the best way is this one right here, which is a Buxom Gloss in the shade Claire. This is not something I would typically pick up by itself because it is a brighter pink and I like things to look a little bit more wearable, but paired with something like MAC Modesty, it makes the most perfect, just girly pink that's not too intense of all time. Oh my gosh. Buxom lip glosses are some of my all-time favorite glosses. They have so many wearable shades. This one right here does have little silver glitter reflex throughout it, which I think just look really pretty on the lips. Oh, it's so, so good. Next, we have what I would consider to be the perfect brown, because it's not something that you look at and you're like, ooh, that's brown lipstick. It's just kind of like a caramely, brownie pink that I think is very flattering. So this is actually something that is meant to be a duo. I talked about these in my makeup that I've been loving video that I posted recently. If you haven't seen that yet, I will list that below. But what? Natasha Denona came out with these lipstick lip gloss combos. They actually also came with a lip liner. I just didn't pick up the liner, in 3 different shades. So if you want to see all 3 shades, I show them in that video, but this is one that I think is super beautiful and definitely just gives us that little bit of brown that we need in this video. So it is called the Natasha Denona I Need a Rose lipstick in the shade Kayla or Kaya. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's spelled C-A-L-L-A, so I think one of those two, but it's a really pretty light pink that has a little bit of a hint of brown in it. The formula of Natasha Denona lipsticks is really nice as well. If you've never tried them, they're just really soft and comfortable on the lips, and they have the perfect amount of pigment in my opinion because they're not too intense. They just, I don't know. Something about the level of pigment is just right. The lip gloss is called the same thing, the I Need a Rose lip gloss in the shade Kayla or Kaya, and this is definitely not the exact same shade as the lipstick. I just think that they complement each other really well. So this is more of a true kind of caramely brown, so I think that when you pair that with that pink lipstick that is a little bit brown, it just is like a match made in heaven. So really beautiful if you want that brown toned lip that doesn't look like dirt. All right, next we have this really gorgeous sheer rosy color. This is going to be perfect for you if you're looking for something that just looks like that natural flush on the lips, where you're like, are you wearing lipstick? Are you not? Because it's so, so subtle, but in such a beautiful way. So this is using the NARS lipstick Dolce Vita, which is a sheer lipstick, and they describe it as a sheer dusty rose. But it's not too red in that rose tone. It's this perfect mix between red and pink. I think that it's, oh my gosh, so beautiful. So just natural looking on the lips. I actually used this lipstick on my best friend when I did her makeup for her wedding this winter. And she's definitely a very natural beauty kind of girl, doesn't wear a ton of makeup. This looked perfect on her for her wedding day. When I wear this, I really like to just let that shade shine by itself and not alter it with a lip gloss because it's so unique and beautiful. But I do feel like a lip gloss just gives it some additional oomph that, you know, is not necessary, but you guys know I like to take it there. So I love to just use a clear gloss on top of it. The gloss that I'm using here is the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly in the shade Chill, which is not actually a shade, of course, because it's just clear, but this is such a comfortable gloss. It really does feel like a jelly lip gloss. Kind of hard to describe, but I am obsessed with how this feels. So love this gloss, love it combined with this lipstick. Oh my gosh, this is just a match made in heaven. Next, we have what I would consider to be the perfect everyday pink. This is where Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk finally makes its debut. I know that this is so many people's favorite lipstick. Again, it's a Matte Revolution lipstick, just like Very Victoria, but this one is more of a warm toned pink. Very, very pretty. Not one that I'm obsessed with by itself when I don't have self-tanner on. I just feel like it looks a little too warm on my skin, but when I do have self-tan on, I do love it, I do. The gloss that I pair with it is actually quite a bit different in terms of color and undertone. It is the Kaja Gloss Shot in the shade Milk Tea, which I would say is a pretty light pink with a little bit of a brown undertone. So not something that enhances that color. I think it just meshes with Pillow Talk really well to create this perfect, beautiful, everyday pink. I love it. And this is also a gloss formula that I am obsessed with. It is so silky soft. I reach for this all the time with all of my lipsticks because I just love the way that it feels on the lips. And the applicator also has this slight curve to it, which perfectly hugs your lips when you apply it. is really nice. Next is this brownish mauve color, which kind of gives me 90s vibes a little bit, but in a way that's not so grungy, you know? I don't love that like dark brownish purpley grungy lip. I think that this is a more wearable way to do that. Not technically a lipstick for this look. This is the Makeup by Mario Lip Serum in the shade Mauve Glow, which is a really beautiful brownish mauve color. I know that these have been sold out for a while, but hopefully they'll be back soon because they really are worth the hype. They have the perfect amount of pigment, definitely more of a sheer lip color product. They look super, super glossy and shiny on the lips, and they feel crazy comfortable. This is another lip product that can definitely stand on its own. It doesn't need a gloss because of how shiny it already looks, but I just love the way that this gloss complements the lip serum, and it's another buxom lip gloss in the shade Sugar. On its own, this is a really pretty brownish pink with silver reflex through it, and I just love the way that it looks on top of this lip serum. It lightens it up a little bit, and it just adds this dimension that it didn't quite have before. So is it unnecessary? Yes, but that's not the point of this video. Next, we have a light, slightly frosty pink. This lipstick is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's one of their satin lipsticks in the shade Taupe Beige, which is such a beautiful beigey pink. I feel like this was the nude pink that I was on the hunt for my entire life, honestly. I found it now. I think that it's gorgeous and another really nice, comfortable formula. The gloss that I paired with it is a Fenty gloss, one of my all-time favorite gloss formulas. This is in the shade Sweet Mouth, and this is definitely what makes this look a little bit frosty because this is a very, very light frosty pink. Okay, we have 3 combos left, and we won't be using any new lipstick or lip gloss for these combos. We're just going to be using colors that I already showed you guys, but just paired with different options, which again is why I love all of these so much. They mix and match so well. I think this one might be my favorite. I love this one so much. I'm going to call it the Perfect Mauve. What I love about this is that it has that kind of slightly cool toned look, slightly purple look, but it doesn't look like a deep mauve or a really purple lip. It's perfect. It is. The lipstick for this one is MAC Modesty. Anything that I want to look a little bit pinky mauve, MAC Modesty is the perfect base for. I couldn't just show you one MAC Modesty option. And the gloss that I'm pairing with it is the Sigma Renew Lip Oil, which is very similar to MAC Modesty, just a little bit deeper. So this is one of those situations where I feel like these two colors really complement each other because of how similar they are. Second to last is this super pretty brownish pink. I love, love, love this one. It is similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Fenty option, but it's not quite as light and frosty. So if you really liked the look of that, but you wanted something just a little bit darker, this will be for you. So the lipstick that we're using here is Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk again. And the gloss that I've paired with it is Buxom Sugar, which is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, really similar to what Kaja Milk Tea does, which is the original combo I showed you, but this one is just a little deeper. So again, it's not like it is a super similar color to Pillow Talk. It just looks so pretty paired with it. And last but certainly not least, we have this kind of rosy pink, I guess. I don't know, that's the first thing I thought of when I looked at it. I don't think it's as red and rosy as that NARS lipstick, but still there's like a rosiness to this that I freaking love. So the lipstick here is Anastasia Beverly Hills Taupe Beige, and the lip gloss is Buxom Claire. I love what this does to that ABH lipstick. It just, oh my gosh, makes it look so perfect. All right, those are officially all 10 of the color combos that I wanted to show you, so we will wrap up this video here. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below which combination was your favorite. What do you think you're gonna test out? Are you going to purchase any of the lipsticks or lip glosses that I showed you in this video? If so, of course, as always, I will have them all listed and linked in order of mention in my description box below, and I will make sure to include the pairings together so that it's very straightforward for you. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, click on that notification bell, and send my channel to a friend. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for my next video because that will be up in a few days, but until then, I hope you have a great few days.